Hello and welcome to Plated Pleasures. I'm Maggie Thomas. Today we are going to make a very interesting banana upside down cake. And for this recipe, we are going to use the commonly available variety of banana called the Robusta. So let's get started. Take an 8-inch wide springform pan and spray it with a non-stick spray. Keep it aside. In a saucepan, put 1.5 cups of crystalline sugar. Heat it on medium flame, gently stirring it intermittently. You will find that in a few minutes this will turn brown. This sugar will caramelize. At that point, we need to add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter and continue stirring it till the entire amount melts and turns brown. The sugar is beginning to liquefy, as you will see. Now add half a teaspoon of cinnamon powder. Cinnamon powder gives a very good flavor to caramelized sugar. Once it's done, pour this caramelized sugar into the springform pan and give it a very gentle swirl. In a mixing bowl, take half a cup of granulated sugar, add half a cup of any refined oil and whisk it gently. Now add 1 egg and 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Whisk the mix well and gently. Now add 3/4 cup of yogurt and blend the whole mix well. Now add 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, sieved and kept earlier. Mash 1 medium-sized banana completely so that it is lump-free. Now add this to the cake mix. And give it a gentle mix. Now add 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour to the mix and continue mixing it gently. Also add half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. The salt is added just to balance the sweetness of the cake. Gradually mix in the dry ingredients so that it is well incorporated into the batter. A gentle mix is essential so you can incorporate more air into the batter and you get a fluffy cake. Now preheat the oven at 220 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. While this is being preheated, take 3 large or 4 medium-sized bananas, cut it into moderately thick-sized round slices and arrange it circumferentially into the cake tin and layer by layer arrange them concentrically, ensuring minimum gaps between slices. So this is what it should look like. If the cake batter appears to be thick, we can add a tablespoon or two of warm milk. Now our cake mix is ready. Put the cake mix into the tin over the banana slices. And just even out the spread with an offset spatula. After tapping it a couple of times to release any air bubbles that are entrapped and to ensure that the mix goes well between the pieces, put the cake for baking at 180 degrees Celsius for about 30 minutes. Test for the doneness of the cake by inserting a toothpick. As you can see, the toothpick has come out dry. Our cake is done. We need to gently remove it from the oven and release the spring. Loosen the cake from the edges of the pan and gently release the pan from the walls of the tin. Gently unmold it by inverting it on a plate and removing the base of the pan. Now remember, this is piping hot and you need to protect your hands well by gently removing the base of the tin. You will see that, yeah, I have messed up a little on the caramelized sugar. Doesn't matter. I'm human. I'm not perfect. After allowing the cake to cool a little, say for about 10 minutes, you can cut a wedge and enjoy this delicacy. Believe me, the whole house gives a nice aroma of this beautiful, delicious, delectable cake. And your family will love you for having done it so well. Enjoy this cake. And thank you for watching this video.